Are all batteries the same? That's like asking if all soccer players are the same. Take Messi, the most decorated player ever. Is there any other player who has achieved that? No, just him. Now take Duracell. Is there any other battery with power boost ingredients inside? No, just Duracell. Remember, goats only trust goats because they're built different. And Messi only trusts Duracell.
Summer break is expensive. Between camps, activities, and keeping the kids entertained, it adds up fast. I'll let you in on a secret. There's free concerts all around you. You just have to know where to look. I'm Kim Commando for The Current. It's my 5-star rated newsletter read by a million folks just like you. Sign up for free at getkim.com. Here's the thing. You don't need another app. Just say this to your phone. Find free concerts near me or wherever you're headed that weekend. Type it into Google, then do one more thing. Search your city's name plus Parks and Rec. That's where the summer concert series lives. Band shells, plazas, waterfronts, jazz, country, classical, cover bands, and nobody's charging you a dime because your tax dollars already did. Skip the concert apps. They're built to sell you tickets, not to hand you free ones. Fair warning though, some lineups have way too much sax and violins. On Trustpilot, it's 5 stars. On Google Reviews, 4.9 stars. It's my free newsletter at getkim.com.
Up next, a listener of the show was saved by one of Kim's tips after she was out on a boating trip that took a turn for the worst when they ran out of gas in the middle of the water with no cell service. So, what tip saved her? Stick around for that next.
You know that glow that you see on people just seem to radiate health. It's not just great lighting. It's what's happening inside their body. And one of the best kept secrets to looking and feeling amazing is collagen. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally produce less collagen, which can lead to wrinkles, thinning hair, brittle nails, and just feeling less flexible than we used to. But the good news is that you can support your body naturally. With high-quality collagen from Native Path, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to support smoother looking skin, stronger nails, and shinier hair. And some studies also suggest collagen supplements may help support bone health too. You see, it's not about turning back time. I know we want to do that, but we just can't. It's about feeling your best at any age. And right now, as a Kim Commando listener, you can get Native Path Collagen for just a fraction of the retail price, plus free shipping and a free gift bundle. Just go to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
AI is changing the world, and there's no question it's making technology smarter, but it's also making it easier than ever for companies to learn more about you through your online activity. Websites you visit, searches you run, and apps you use can reveal more about you than you realize. That's just one reason I use ExpressVPN. It encrypts my internet connection to help keep my personal information more secure online. Whether I'm checking email or shopping online, I know ExpressVPN is quietly working in the background. I also like how super easy it is to use. Really, one tap on my phone, laptop, desktop, or tablet, and I'm connected. Plus, one subscription now covers up to 14 devices at once. That's enough to protect your entire household. Best of all, it comes with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. So take your online privacy seriously with ExpressVPN. Right now, get 4 extra months by going to expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim, expressvpn.com/Kim. And first up, we have Deana in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who I understand you are, like me, a boater.
Well, I had a friend that had a boat, but I'll tell you, if every time I sign up for that newsletter, if I called you every time I used something that you used, I'd be on here every day. I have used everywhere from backup to the shortcuts to using the SOS on my phone.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Could be like, oh, God, Deana again.
I know, Deana again. Yes. Well, we had some friends, and this is why I love the newsletter. I read it every morning. It's part of my daily routine, and I use it. And we had some friends that took, there were 6 of us, 5 girls, a guy, and a dog. So there were really 7 people because the dog thinks he's a people.
Of course.
And we were out on their newer pontoon boat. They had only used it twice, and we were up having a good old time. On the way back, it was a little miscalculations, and we ran out of gas.
Oh.
In the middle of a big river between Pennsylvania and New York somewhere. And So we're all sitting there trying to figure out what to do. And, of course, you go to try to call on your phones, and there's no service there. None. And we had 5 iPhones and 1 Android, which was me. And I remembered from your newsletter that there's an SOS. So everybody finding their SOS on their phone, and we all started calling. And it didn't go through. Till we found out sometimes you have to stand up on the chair and put your arm in the air like victory to dial. So we all have our arms in the air waving, and we finally connected to some kind of emergency service who called the fire department. And 2 hours later, these little 12-year-old firemen, I think there were 12, came and rescued us and pulled us into shore. We had a great time, but without that SOS, we would have been SOS.
Yeah. There's emergency SOS uses satellite.
Okay.
So if were there mountains around or hills?
There was a few mountains. Yeah, lots of hills. Yes.
Okay. So
and there was, yeah.
So that's where, so your iPhone will actually say, move in a direction so I can try to find the satellite signal. And so, but like on your Android, you could press the side button 5 times. And that's where you configure the emergency SOS. And your iPhone, you're going to drag the emergency SOS slider. But it really is amazing. So you said, how long did it take for them to help you? 2 hours?
About 2 hours we were sitting there after we connected to somebody. And they were great on the phone. They made sure everybody was okay and the dog was okay. And, but it was only about a 2-hour wait. But other than that, I don't know how because it was too far to swim.
Yeah, because,
think some other boaters.
Yeah, think about if you didn't have the SOS. What would you have done? Okay, all right, everybody pull out an oar.
Yeah, I saw the movie Castaway. I know what you've done. You become best friends with a volleyball.
Right. Well, now he does carry an extra can of gas on that boat all the time now.
Thank you.
And we all know where the SOS is. It's kind of like our signal now.
Now, is there you don't have an emergency radio on board, like to call it like Channel 16?
I guess they don't. They might now.
That's a good gift.
I will write that down along with all the other notes I wrote down while on hold.
That is a good gift. I have one in my boat, and it's a universal radio, and you just put it on. But on Channel 16, if you need any help, that's the Coast Guard. You just say, here we are. Now, the downside is you have to listen to everybody else who needs help. But
yeah, they're not important. Can Kim get her own channel? Channel 16B, please?
16K,
I'm
please.
sorry.
That's what it would be. Well, Deana, thank you so much for your kind words about the newsletter. Boy, if that's not a good reason for you to get the newsletter, we saved a life right there.
Seriously,
6
and a
lives.
dog.
And a dog. That's right. Sign up at getkim.com. Okay, Smarty Pants, I know that you need more tips like this because you want to stay ahead of the tech curve. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know, funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form and I read every single note that you send me.